This is DJ BJC of JCI Analyst in Culiat. Welcome to Obrang, Culiat 2023, a job fair and seminar. As we are about to start our program for today's event, may I ask or request everyone to please stand up as we honor our national anthem. Thank you. Please remain standing, and may I call on our next for today is the JCI prayer, creed, mission, and vision. May we call on VP for Individual, Mr. Frankie Adviento.
Hello. Good morning. May I request JCI member to please recite our JCI values, prayer, mission, and vision in unison and with conviction. JCI values. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice shall be worn by freemen in free enterprise, that government shall be of God rather than of man, that earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. JCI prayer. We reaffirm our conviction that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. May the Lord guide us in our undertakings. JCI vision, to be the foremost global network of young leaders. And JCI mission, to provide leadership development opportunities that empower young people to create positive change.
Thank you so much, VP for Individual, Mr. Frankie Adviento. Now we are going to open our event for today. May we call on the presence of our LO President 2023, Mrs. Kate Reyes Romero.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone on behalf of JCI and Culiat. Welcome po everyone to our Obrang Culiat 2023. This is the year 3 already of our job fair. First of all, I would like to thank God for making this project come to life. Marami siyang last year, it was the second year that we did it. This year, mas marami po tayong companies na kasama ngayon. Sa mga partner companies po namin, thank you for being part of our project. Thank you for supporting it. Because without your participation, this project wouldn't be possible. Sa mga applicants po natin, we wish you the best. I hope that you guys will be able to find your dream job sa mga companies po natin na nandito ngayon. To our speakers, to VP Don, to Director Short, and to Mirador, thank you po for coming and for being part of this. Sana hindi po kayo magsawa. And to the applicants, we'll have 3 speakers, 3 very good speakers for today. So I hope you guys learn a lot from them. To our project chair, si JCI Ryan, congratulations for staging a very, very good Obrang Culiat this year. To your co-chair and to the rest of the Obrang Culiat team, congratulations guys. So I wouldn't keep it long para makapag-start na tayo sa Obrang University. Thank you!
Speaker na lang. Nakalimutin ko yun.
Thank you so much, our LO President 2023, Mrs. Kate Reyes Romero. Alright, before we start our seminar for today, I would just like to give thanks to our dear event partners and employer partners for today. Event partners, we have Circa Logica Group, Pampanga Business Leaders, Public Employment Service Office, Philippine HR Council, Savers Group Holdings Incorporated, and a USAID or USAID Philippines. We also have our dear speakers who will go in to give seminars today. We have Ms. Charlene Torres, Mr. Don Edward Quito, and Ms. Maridor Basilio. Our employer partners, we have Alki International, Available Corporation, Clean Edge Manpower Solution. We also have the Cloud Staff, CLTV 36, Decathlon PH Philippines, East West BPO Incorporated, Gold Cloud Incorporated, Guerrilla Creative Marketing, Pizan Auto Group, Money, Macran Incorporated, Motel, Pelosen RSS, Savers Group Holdings Incorporated, SFA Central Philippines, Stutzenberg Leisure Park and Hotel Corporation. We also have here Tall House and the Windham Services Asia Pacific Philippines. Thank you so much. Alright, I would like to ask everyone, especially those our job hunters for today's job affair. We are going to have our seminar, so I would like to invite everyone to please join us here as we begin our seminar for the job hunt or job fair for the Obrang Culiat.
Okay lang po muna.
As we start our seminar, maybe call out our first speaker for today, JCI past president and a chief entrepreneur and also a TESDA expert. A round of applause. Maybe call on the presence of Don Edward Quito for our first speaker for Obrang University.
Sige, record ka namin.
JCI, I love it here. Yes. Yeah, that is the science group on our end. I invite everyone they're really occupied. These topics are very interesting and have some reliable and achievers in the internet communications kind of organizations. So please just enjoy and listen to the presentation and the first topic that was assigned and asked is what employers look for job candidates, from the job candidates. Ano bang hinahanap ng mga companies, ng mga employers sa ating mga employees? So how do you be the one for the next director, the next employee, the next someone in the position na kailangan ng isang kumpanya? Okay, the first question is, there are times that before you go into a job interview, you need to ask yourself first, are you qualified? Okay, so please, next slide. Okay, here are some of the description of paano nga ba magiging hireable ang isang empleyado. Ano bang hinahanap ng mga kumpanya? Employers typically look for several key qualities and skills in job candidates. Okay? And next is other specific requirements. No? Minsan meron silang mga hinahanap for a specific task or a position na dapat meron ang isang empleyado. So next slide please. As I said earlier, the first question is, are you qualified? Okay? So nung pumunta kayo dito sa job fair na to, sure, nakita nyo yung post ng Culiat kung ano yung mga companies na nandito na mag-hire ngayon. For sure, nakita nyo ano yung mga positions na available, no? Na pwede yung applyan. And for sure, meron na yung mga target positions, target companies kung ano ba yung mga gusto nyong pasukan. Okay, so let's do a self-check. I want you to assess yourself as well. No? If you are hireable, if you are qualified, and if you are an asset to a certain company na papasukan mo. So let's do the self-check. Next slide, please. Thank you. First, number one, ito lang importante. Qualifications and experience. Pero unahan ko lang muna kayo. Minsan sasabihin nila, paano mo freshly grad kami? Wala pa kami experience. Mamaya sabihin natin yan. It is important for the qualifications and experience because, syempre kailangan, may idea na kayo. Meron na kayo na pag-aralan kung ano yung papasokan ng posisyon. It is important for you to have your educational background. Yun yung unang-una. There are certain jobs, no, there are certain companies na ang first requirement nila is educational background. Minsan, some people are discouraged agad. Nasasabihin nila, oh, educational background agad. For sure, sasabihin nila dyan, college graduate. But there are times na minsan kahit na hindi ka college graduate, ang mga companies or ang mga employers, they are considering you because meron silang nakitang something in you na then more hireable. Okay, so doon pa lang, doon sa first step pa lang, huwag na kayong panghihinaan ng loob. But it is a bonus for you na college graduate ka. Diba? Then, it's a bonus as well kung meron ka pang ibang training seminars na na-attendan. Okay? So like for this one, this training, this seminar, you can include it to your resume. After this training, pwede mo nang ilagay, oh, I attended the Obrang University of Obrang Culiat. Where ito yung mga tinuro nila. At least, di ba, natagdagan na naman yung mga ina-attendan ng trainings and seminars. Okay? This is educational background. May mga companies na minsan high school graduate, pinatanggap nila. Minsan, may mga companies na undergraduate, pinatanggap nila. Because there is a potential, no? Meron potential na nakita ang employer sa inyo o wala sa iba. Kahit na college graduate sila. Okay? Next, certifications. Yan yung mga sinasabi ko rin na you attended seminars, di ba? Or you have undergo or you went through assessment, like for example, in TESDA, meron tayong mga tinatawag ng mga NCs, the National Certification, NC2. Ngayon, good thing ang mga senior high, no, sa P11 and P12, nag-i-implement na sila ng ganito ngayon. No? Pinaka-assess na nila yung mga estudyante. Para at least they're having an option. There's an option na pwede kang skilled worker after kung natapos sa senior high. Or college, after kung college, you're a professional. Okay? So it's important for you na mag-assess. Lalo na ngayon, gusto ang online. Ang daming trainings and seminars online. Na also ang Zoom. Diba? Try to attend those trainings and seminars para at least you can grab the titles of those seminars that you can put on your resume or on your CVs. No? Para additional skill, additional knowledge na meron kayo para at least ma-offer nyo yun sa mga companies na once mag-a-apply na ngayon. Next, specific trainings na special skills. Okay? Like for example, in terms of the F&B and hotel industry, pagluluto, diba? Cookery. You have to invest as well on those trainings. Okay? Next, minsan sa mga construction naman, no? Or sa mga ibang skills na kailangan special skills, you have to invest on those trainings. Okay? Next, there are times na qualifications and experience. Kino-consider natin ang age. Age, gender, relevant work experience. I suggest sa mga bata sa age ninyo, no? Kung medyo bata-bata pa kayo, try to explore different things and sa mga companies na tipong you will gain work experience. The problem now kasi minsan ngayon napansin ko sa generation ngayon, minsan people are after with the salary. But yes, of course, lahat naman nagtatrabaho are after with the salary. But if wala na pang experience, gusto mo nang makatry kung paano sa industry ng hotel, gusto mo nang itry kung paano sa industry ng mga firms or ng mga BPOs, diba? Huwag mo munang pansinin ang salary. Kasi tandaan mo, habang bata ka, mas maganda na i-explore mo. Mahirap pag umabot ka na sa age of 40, tapos ang sasabihin nila, ang gusto namin at the age of 40, dapat may mga experience, managerial position, supervisor position, whatever position. Tapos at the age of 40, hindi mo pa na-achieve. Just because mapili ka sa trabaho. Or just because resign ka ng resign. Just because gusto mo ng mataas agad na sahod, where in fact na nagsisimula ka pa lang. Tapos aabot ka na dun sa age of 40, uy, yun yung gusto kong posisyon. But then again, now you're not qualified. Ang hirap ng habulin. Hindi mo na maibabalik yung edad mo kung saan nasa 25 ka pa lang, 30 ka pa lang, na mas marami kang pwede i-explore. Pero always remember, at the age of 30, 35, maximum of 40 years old, you have to make sure meron na kayong stable job. Kasi minsan, mahirap na sa edad na 40 years old na magpalipat-lipat ka pa ng kumpanya. Okay? At minsan yun yung reason bakit yung mga companies natin nagsisend sila ng certain age. Because minsan, sorry to say, sa mga nasa 40 years of age na, sabi nga nila, pag matanda ka na, minsan, ang hirap mo lang So, paano ka pa i-hire ng company kung hindi ka na niya matuturuan doon sa gusto niya? Okay? Next slide, please. Okay, second, if kanina qualifications and experience, now, technical skills. Okay? So, depending on the position, employers may require specific technical skills or knowledge related to the job. Okay, so ngayon, kanina, medyo na-mention na natin siya. Ngayon, i-highlight natin siya. Bakit mo kailangan meron kang extra skills? Minsan yung mga passion natin sa pag-edit-edit lang ng graphics and all, helpful yun. Yung mga, alam yung job, Microsoft applications, no? Like, through the use of or using Microsoft Word, PowerPoint presentation, Excel, or yun, no, uso na sa mga apps, sa mga phone na Canva, no? Tapos bigla natutupang tayo gumamit ng mga chat, GPT, di ba? Advantage yan. Kasi minsan, kumari pag nagluluto ka, example, yung mga mag-a-apply sa hotel, minsan hindi pwedeng nagluluto ka lang. Minsan kailangan mo rin matutong gumamit ng Microsoft application for the use of making recipes, doing the typing job. Excel, minsan kailangan mo rin gamitin yan. No? Para saan? Sa pagluluto, computation, standardizing of recipes, purchasing. Diba? Minsan ang trabaho, hindi lang yung tipong chef ako, cook ako, magluluto lang ako. No? Hindi limited din dyan. Kahit na magluluto ka, kahit na chef ka, meron pang mga side jobs yan. Sa bagay, lahat naman tayo siguro, for you to create your resume ngayon, marunong kayong gumamit ng Microsoft Word. Or like sa mga positions na especially yung mga accountants, no, yung mga bookkeeper. Hindi na uso yung malaking ledger ngayon. Diba? Ang uso ngayon is malaking Excel na worksheet, spreadsheet. So if you don't know how to use those Microsoft Office, technically, you're not an asset or you'll be a burden to the company. Okay? So, as I've said earlier, some examples, uses of software programs and applications. For some mga specific companies, like for example, yung isang company doon, the Macran services and all, minsan may mga machinery operations na special skills. na kailangan para dyan. And other specialized skills. No? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, minsan, try to explore. No? Hindi dahil na ito lang ang trabaho mo, you'll be limited just on this type of skill. Okay? Next slide please, number 3. Okay, soft skills. Ang dami klaseng skills, no? Soft skills refers to interpersonal and communication skills that are valuable in the workplace. Ano yung mga yan? Strong communication, teamwork, problem solving. Ang communication, hindi lang siya basta-basta na marunong ka ba makapag-interact sa mga tao. It doesn't limit there. In terms of communication, in terms of communications, dapat you have confidence. In terms of communications, dapat pag nagsalita ka, hindi ko gulong lang. Dapat malakas, hindi man sumisigaw, pero dapat naririnig. No? In terms of communications, dapat matuto ka rin makinig sa sinasabi ng iba. I'll just give you an example. No? Last night, I was somewhere in Angeles. Umorder ako ng chicken. Imagine this, in terms of communication, hindi nyo ako naririnig. Diba? Last night, may pinuntahan akong something na pwede tambayan. No, na may pagkain, order ka, then matambay ka. Umorder ako ng chicken fillet na 2-piece and all. Tapos, parang oo lang siya ng oo. Tapos nung kukunin ko na yung order ko, mali yung order ko. Sabi niya, sir, sorry po, hindi ko narinig. Akala ko po 2 pieces na wings. Sabi ko, miss, ang laki ng chicken fillet sa wings. Tapos, sir, hindi po available yung wings. Hindi po available yung chicken na fillet. Dapat hindi mo sinabi. Sabi ko sa kanya. Unang-una, hindi kasi siya nakikinig ng maayos doon sa sinasabi ko. Part ng communication, you have to listen. Second, hindi na sinabi na hindi mo pala available. Part ng communication is kailangan nag-i-inform ka, kailangan nagsasalita ka rin. Next is, part of communication, sabi ko sa kanya, miss, hindi ka man na nag-sorry eh, so ano yun dito? Sabi ko sa kanya, hindi naman yun yung order ko. Tapos sabi niya, sorry po. Part of communication, you have to speak, you have to talk, you have to listen. Kahit anong trabaho man yan. It is very important, no? That you have this communication skills. Not just verbal, but also in terms sa pagsusulat. Mapa-English man yan, mapa-Tagalog man yan. What if, no? Sabihin nila, hindi ko man kailangan yung marunong akong magsulat ng communication letter or magsulat ng mga kung ano-ano. What if na-promote ka? Diba? Kailangan mo magsulat ng report. Then you're not good on writing. Kailangan matutunan mo rin. Diba? And the thing is, paano ka mapopromote if hindi ka marunong? So you have to learn. Okay? Next, teamwork. Marunong ka bang makisama? At pag nakisama ka ba sa mga katrabaho mo, nakakatulong ka ba o nagiging pabigat ka lang ba? Okay? You have to make sure hindi ka toxic sa mga kasama mo. No? Kasi minsan na-invest na maging madali yung trabaho, minsan lalong bumibigat kasi napaka-nega mo, napaka-toxic mo. Di ba nga lagi nilang sinasabi, 2 heads are better than 1. So you have to make sure you know how to play with your teammates. You have to make sure you know how to play with your co-employees or co-workers. Okay? Next, a basic soft skills, problem solving. Kaya minsan may mga employers na ayaw nila yung mga iba na mabilis mataranta or tipong nagkaroon lang ng simpleng problema, out of focus na sila. Hindi na nila alam yung gagawin nila. You have to make sure as well, you know how to handle problems, guest complaints, you know how to handle pressure. Para in terms of magka-problema, you know how to solve problems. Okay? Next slide. Number 4. Cultural fit. Are you aligned with the company's values, mission, and culture? I don't know if nakapag-ikot na kayong lahat, no? May mga companies dyan, nakalagay yung mission, vision, goals nila. Because for a certain companies, it is important that their employees are aligned with their goals. Their employees are aligned with their vision and mission. If you are listening earlier when we started the program after the national anthem, ang JCI nag-create sila the values, prayer, mission, and vision. Because JCI are guided with those principles for them to achieve the goal of JCI. So ganun din ang mga companies. No? Are you sharing with the same goals, same mission, same vision? Kasi if not, technically, you're not fit to that company. You have to make sure when you were hired by these people, by these companies, you have to share the same goal. You have to share the same vision. Para at least, it's easy for you to achieve kung ano man ang gustong marating ng kumpanya. Always remember, kapag nararating ng kumpanya ang gusto niyang marating, kapag nararating ng kumpanya yung mga goals, mission, vision nila, hindi lang ang kumpanya ang nagbe-benefit, hindi lang ang owner ang nagbe-benefit, everyone will benefit, all employees will benefit. How? Una, chances are, pwedeng tumaas ang sahod nyo. How? Bumaba mo ang pangalan ng kumpanya. Kapag nag-resign ka dyan, malalaman ng iba na, uy, galing ako sa ganitong company, galing siya sa ganitong kumpanya, uy, maganda doon ah.
Kaya yung ginawa ko.
Diba? Hireable ka. So sasabihin nila, sige, offeran kita ng mas mataas. Kasi nakita ko, naging successful yung kumpanyang yan because of you. Because you're part of it. Hire ka namin. Gawin mo naman sa amin kung anong ginawa mo sa company na yan para maging successful din tayo. Diba? So you have to make sure you share the same mission, vision, and goal. Basic individuals who will fit well within the existing team and contribute positively. Okay? Next slide, please. Number 5. Motivation and enthusiasm. Genuine first, genuine interest. Diyan pa lang, sa job interview pa lang, lumilitaw na kung interesado ka pa talaga sa trabaho. Interesado ka pa talaga sa kumpanya nila. Paano? Genuine interest, enthusiasm, kung paano ka magsalita sa job interview. Okay, please tell me something about yourself. Yung mga basic question ng mga companies na ako po si mentor dito. Sige, ano na-apply mo? Kayo po, kung ano po yung gusto nyo, kung ano yung position. It's not like that. Hindi ganyan. Okay, please tell me about something or tell me something about yourself. Hi, I'm Don Edward Quito. You can call me Don. Diligent, optimistic, and nice. What position do you want or you're applying for? I'm applying for the position of general manager of your company. Dapat with confidence. Kayo po, kung ano available, kayo po ba, anong posisyon meron? Diba? Dapat may confidence. Yun din yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina na communication. Kasi pag nakikita nila na confident kayo, sasabihin nila, uy, interesado ko sa kumpanya ko. Uy, interesado ko na mag-apply talaga dito. Next, position. Uy, alam niya na may ganitong bakanteng position. And next is, when you do or have a job interview, try to research first doon sa mga companies na, like for example, Savers. Diba? Try to do a research. Ano bang hotels na meron ng Savers? Ano bang restaurant meron ang Savers? Ano bang business klase meron ang Savers? Para at least dun sa job interview na, okay, why do you want to be part of Savers? I believe that Savers Appliance or Savers Hotel, Savers like this and like that, has like this and like that I can share my expertise and knowledge for the growth of the company. Uy, nag-research to. I believe that Best Western has 52 rooms that has 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, and everything like that. Uy, nag-research to. Ibig sabihin, interesado talaga siya sa kumpanya. Interesado talaga siya pumasok sa amin. Pero, kapag ang isang job applicant, bakit mo gusto pumasok sa Savers? Para po magtrabaho, para po kumita ng pera. Minsan hindi ganun. Ang isang hireable na job applicant, ang gusto ng kumpanya is makatulong kayo sa kumpanya. Bonus para sa kanila ang pagbayad nila sa inyo. Okay? So you have to show some enthusiasm. You have to show some interest, passion, no, for the role. Passion na magiging kung anong gagampanan mong trabaho pagdating sa kumpanya na papasukan mo. For example, again, Savers. Alam ko na meron po na 52 rooms, 300 rooms ang Savers Hotel like this and like that. So, ibig sabihin, uy, napaka-passionate naman niya. Applicant pa lang siya, pero alam na niya agad na meron tayong 300 rooms. So, ibig sabihin, dedicated po sa trabaho. Okay? Next, number 6. Sorry madali lang natin ng konti. I just have 20 minutes. Adaptability and willingness to learn. Okay? Are you willing to learn? Minsan kasi, hindi. And there are times, sorry to say kaya yung mga ibang companies nagsiset na sila ng age limit na 40 years old because some people are not willing to learn anymore. Pag umabot na sila sa ganong edad. Kasi sasabihin nila, 40 years old na ako, marami na ako na-experience, alam ko na lahat. But then again, every company, every businesses has their own culture. They have their own standards. They have different standards. Iba-iba. Hindi dahil ginawa mo to doon, ibig sabihin, ganyan lang sa lahat ng mga kumpanya. Depende. Every company, every businesses has their own strategy. Okay? So you have to make sure that you are adaptable. Kung ano yung nakagisnan mong maganda doon, try to adapt it. Kung ano yung nakagisnan nila or aabutan mong hindi maganda doon, yun yung possible nating baguhin. Or kaya hinahire ka nila dahil nakikita nila yung mga hindi maganda, ikaw ang babago para sa kumpanya nila. Okay? Next, learn new skills. We have to admit na hindi natin alam lahat. We have to admit na pagpapasok ka sa isang kumpanya, uy, ganito pala to. Kailangan matutunan mo rin. Hindi pwedeng limited ka lang kung sa anong nakagisnan mo. Dapat, you have to learn new things. You have to learn new things to other people. Okay? Kasi hindi lahat alam mo. Walang pinanganak na lahat alam. Walang pinanganak na lahat sobrang panino. Okay? Next, quickly adjust to situation and challenges. So you have to make sure you're adaptable. You know how to adjust. You know how to play with your teammates, with your workmates, for you to be effective employee. Okay? Next, number 7. Professionalism, reliability. Sobrang importante yan. Paano ang professionalism? Sobrang basic. Unang-una. Pag sinabing ang pasok ay 8 o'clock ng umaga, 8 o'clock ng umaga, dapat nandun ka na sa table mo sa office. Hindi yung 8 o'clock ng umaga, tumatakbo ka sa highway, dun sa labas, tapos sasaktuhin mo dun sa time card or sa biometrics, 8 o'clock. You're late. Kasi dapat pag 8 o'clock, saktong 8 o'clock, nandun ka na sa table mo, binubuksan mo na yung notebook, binubuksan mo na yung papel, nagsusulat ka na, pumitirma ka na. Hindi yung 8 o'clock, saktong attendance. No. Especially in hotel industry, kasi sa hotel minsan mapapalit-palit ka pa ng damit, style nila, minsan, 8 o'clock, swipe ng ID, biometrics. 8:05, pupunta ka sa laundry room, magpapalit ako ng damit. 8:15, doon pa lang ako nakarating sa department namin. Technically, you are late. Diba? You have to make sure you're always on time. Punctuality. Next, punctuality. Pag sinabi yung punctuality rin, pag sinabi yung 5 o'clock ang uwian, 5 o'clock ang uwian, 5 o'clock ka pala tatayo doon sa table. Sakto. Hindi yung 5 o'clock nakaabang ka na doon sa biometric. Sorry mga ibang subject. Yung mga nag-work, tignan ko na, kapag-practical. Ayaw din ang masabi, biometric. Sa construction, pansinin nyo, 4:30, malinis na. Para saktong 5 o'clock, nakasakay na sila sa bike nila. Pero ang trabaho talaga is, kahit construction mo yung konti, 5 o'clock, doon ka palang babaho. Doon sa table mo, sa office mo. Kaya pansinin nyo, ang overtime. Eh, sa na-overtime, yung papasok pa lang talaga ako yung 5 o'clock. Yung sinasabi ko kapaniwala, integrity is important. Para ang peace, alam nila na positivos ng atin, maaasahan mo. Nagsasabi mo ng empleyado, diba? Integrity,
Kabantay, check ko lang yung camera.
reliable. In terms of reliability, no, sa
Are you meeting your deadline?
so, pag ba sinabi na, dapat Tuesday, 8 o'clock in the morning, nasa table ko na yung report mo. Kaya mo ba i-deliver ng 8 o'clock in the morning yung report mo on Tuesday? Dapat yung sabihin. Next, reliable. Hello, yan. Sakto. Reliable. Reliable. No. Reliable. Minsan, day off, di ba? Tapos, ika, yung co-worker ko, tumawag siya, Sir, hindi po ako makakapasok. O sige, magaling ka muna. Tawagan ko yung day off ngayon. Pero, cancel day off ka muna, please. Kasi may sakit yung isa. Relax ko. Kung makakatahan ka ba kapag kailangan kung hindi ka pa nai-cancel mo yung day off mo. Kasi may isang nagkasakit. Diba? Minsan yung nagsasabihin nila, day off ko to eh. Okay, sige. Pag ito yan yung nagkasakit, hindi kita papayagan, kaya pumasok pa sa isa sa'yo, cancel mo. You're reliable. Okay? As I said earlier, meeting deadlines in terms of time, reliability. Okay? Namimili ko tayo ng deadline. Kasi importante ang deadline. Hindi naman bibigyan ng deadline ng hindi na kailangan. Okay? So, sound? Next slide, number 8. Emotional intelligence. First, managing emotions. Personal. I remember before, talking din ako ng mga job interview. In terms of strengths and weakness, tinatanong ko ka, Sir, anong strength mo? Sabi ko sa kanya, family po. That's a no. Ang tinatanong kong strength mo, anong strength mo na maiko-contribute mo sa kumpanya? So kung sinabi mo na family, technically, you're too attached with your family na kung pag nagka-problema ang pamilya mo, ang girlfriend mo, ang asawa mo, pati trabaho mo affected. So you have to make sure that you know how to balance, how to manage, na kahit na may problema ka sa bahay, babangon ka pa rin at papasok ka, magtatrabaho ka ng maayos. Kasi minsan, yung iba, no, pag may problema na sa pamilya, hindi na nilang kayang i-manage yung trabaho nila. Always remember, sabi mo nga kanina, di ba? Kaya ka nagtatrabaho kasi gusto mong kumita ng pera. So you have to balance. Habang may problema ka sa bahay, dapat nagtatrabaho ka pa rin. Yung problema mo sa bahay, iiwan mo sa bahay kasi hindi ka magiging effective kapag nagtrabaho ka kung dala-dala mo yung problema mo sa bahay. Okay? Next, emotions. No? Managing emotions. You have to make sure if hot-tempered ka, mainitin ang ulo mo, marunong ka mag-control. I'll be honest with you, before ako, minsan hindi ko alam i-manage ang emotions ko. I'll be honest with you. Baka sabihin nyo, ganyan pala siya. Hindi na po ngayon. Dati, before, no? Kasi sa food industry ako, meron akong commissary ng pastry, cakes, cupcakes, breads, no? Meron akong ganyang commissary. Then, sakto, may isang employee, tinanong ko siya, ano to? Sabi kong ganon. Ang tinutukoy ko, bakit ganito ang itsura nito? Pero ang sinagot niya sa akin, ano to? Red velvet po. Alam ko naman na red velvet to. Nabato ko sa kanya. Sabi ko, alam ko! Sabi ko sa kanya. What I'm trying to say is, ano to? Bakit ganito yung ginawa mo? Hindi ganito ang standard natin. Ang mali ko doon, ang emotions ko. Hindi ko napigilan. Hindi ko na-control. Diba? So imagine that, ikaw yung mababato ng cupcake. Ikaw na supervisor, nasigawan mo yung isang empleyado. Because of, you don't know how to manage your emotions. Wala. Aalis at aalis yung mga kasama mo sa trabaho. Iiwan at iiwan ka nila. Diba? You have to make sure you know how to manage your emotions. Next, empathizing with others. Minsan sa trabaho, ito yung medyo mahirap sa atin eh. Kuwari, sasabihin ng isa, nakakainis naman si Sir Romiel. Gaganon sila. Ang toxic ni Sir Romiel. Tapos minsan yung isa sasabihin niya, ay, oo, totoo, ganyan yan, ganyan talaga yan, nakakainis yan, nakakagilan yan, may bukunipin pa nakalan yan eh. Minsan gagatungan pa nila. You're not helping. Why not try to? Bakit? Ano pang ginawa niya? Napagalitan ako kasi hindi ko natapos yung deadline eh. O sige, okay lang yan. Gusto mong pagtulungan natin. You have to empathize. You have to help. Instead of gagatungan mo. Kasi kung gagatungan mo, lahat kayo nega, mabigat na lang lahat ng trabaho. Di na kayo magiging masaya. Promise. So hanggat nandun si Sir Romiel, you will never be happy. Okay? Next, building strong relationship. Relationship na, not love na tipong magkakadevelopan kayo, or magiging girlfriend mo siya, asawa mo siya. Strong relationship with the company, with your employer, with your workmates, na tipong nagtutulungan kayo. Maganda yung bonding nyo, maganda yung camaraderie nyo, para at least you have the same vision, no? Magtutulungan kayo, mas magaan ang trabaho. Okay? Next, number 9. I believe this is the last bullet point. Results and achievement. Tanungin nyo rin yung sarili nyo minsan. You have to assess yourself. Lalo na, pati pag nagtrabaho na kayo, are you an asset in the company? Or magiging burden ka lang? Or tipong magiging toxic ka lang? Magiging problema ka lang? Kasi if ganon, try to look for another job. It means that hindi kayo fit doon sa trabaho na yun. Okay? Next slide. So the next question is, are you the right person on that position? Kasi if yes, go, apply ka. Kasi if masasagot mong yes, go, mag-apply ka, it means that para masabi mong yes, you are confident enough that you are qualified on that position. Okay? And I would like to leave a quote. Next slide. For today's talk, a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Ang pangarap, hindi siya isang snap lang. Isang grant lang ng isang fairy, isang grant lang ng isang genie. Nandyan na. Kailangan yung pagpawisan. Tulad ngayon, pinagpapawisan na kayo. Pagpawisan na mag-apply ka, pumila ka, paghirapan mo yung trabaho mo for you to be successful. Nowadays, pansin ko, no, yung mga tao, Gen Z or yung mga generation ngayon, even the millennials, minsan magpo-post ka ng job hiring sa internet, looking for like this and like that. You can send your resume. Here are the qualifications. Tapos, magre-reply sila, PM sent ko. Hindi ko naman pinapa-PM sent eh. Sinend ko nga yung location para doon ka pumunta at isubmit mo yung resume mo. Just because they are tamad. They don't want to sweat. They don't want to feel this kind of heat. No? Minsan, magre-reply pa sila, how much po salary? Hindi ka pa man nag-a-apply, tinatanong mo na agad ang salary. My Lord. Tapos, pag mag-reply, 750 per day. Ay, ang baba. Pero sinabi, wag na. Wow, hindi ka man nga napagod eh. Diba? Tapos demanding ka na ayaw mo yung 750. Next, ano po yung posisyon? Hello, pinost ko na nga. Hindi ka nang nagbabasa. Basahin mo nang maayos. Yan yung problem natin ngayon sa social media. Kaya dapat mabalik yung mga ganitong traditional na pag-a-apply ng trabaho. Promise, lahat ko ngayon sinusubo na lang sa kanila. Mas masarap yung pakiramdam na, alam niyo ako, mas gusto ko yung time na nung nag-a-apply ako, naglalakad ako sa Makati, send ako ng resume, di ba? Nag-apply ako online, tinawag ako for job interview, pupunta na ako without asking how much po ang salary. Ano po yung position? Pumunta ako doon, excited ako, lalo na kung first time mo na mag-job interview, excited ka na, kinakabahan kasi first time mo ma-experience. Hindi ka tao kung hindi mo na-experience. Diba? Ngayon kasi online. So again, being successful is not just one snap, a magic given by a genie, by a fairy godmother. No. Pinaghihirapan po ang lahat ng bagay. Alright? So again, I'm Don Quito. Hope you learned something new, something different, and something interesting for today's talk. Thank you.
Once again, thank you so much to our first speaker for this event, Obrang Culiat 2023. A round of applause again to Mr. Don Edward Quito. Ayan. Very inspiring, no? Ayan. So, of course, to our second speaker, mai-inspire din tayo. And I hope sa mga applicants natin, gaya nga ng sinabi ng ating first speaker, dapat pagpawisan. Para dito pa lang sa first day or first yung start ng journey natin sa pag-apply, ramdam mo na ang pagod. Alright, now let's move on to our second speaker. A peso manager. Please, let's all welcome Miss Maridor Basilio, our second speaker for Obrang University.
The first time was in 2021, sir. 2021, that was still their first Obrang Culiat, and it was held via Zoom dahil may patayin noon, pandemic. And then the second Obrang Culiat, that was last year. Dito rin siya ginawa, and this is the third year that I will be with you. Every year na ini-invite ako, paiba-iba yung topic na ina-assign sa akin. So, kung magkakaroon sila ng Obra University next year, hindi ko alam kung ano na naman yung topic na ibibigay sa akin. But since JCI has been our partners for the last 2 2 decades and more, kaya hindi ako pwedeng tumanggi sa kanila. Kaya kahit may nararamdaman ako, go pa rin ako ngayon. Now, as you can read my topic, or the topic that was assigned to me is creating an effective resume. Ngayon, tatanungin ko kayo. Sigurado may dala kayong mga resume, di ba? May dala ba kayo? Pwedeng palabas nyo, tignan natin. 25 and above. Okay. So marami sa inyo ang pwede ko bang masabi na first time job seekers? So sila ma, may mga first time job seekers. Tama ba ako? Ma'am. First time job seeker ka? Nakapag-avail ka na yung first time job seekers app? Yung free yung NBI? Ha? Very good. So, alam mo yung batas. Okay. So, before I formally start my presentation, may nakikita ba kayo or may nakita ba kayong difference sa mga ginagawa nyo ngayon na mga resume or biodata? Noon kasi, noong panahon namin, biodata eh. Yun yung pinapass namin sa mga employers. Pero alam nyo ba, ako siguro swerte lang ako sa pagtrabaho ko sa gobyerno. Hindi ako nag-apply ng mga ganyan-ganyan na nagpupunta sa mga employer. So, I do not know the feeling. Pero nakita ko sa mga anak ko. No? And gusto kong maranasan yung ganyan. Kaya lang very late na para sa akin, no? Anyway, so, ano ba ang nakikita yung difference between a biodata? Nakakita na ba kayo ng biodata? Okay. So, anong difference ng biodata and a resume? Sige na, ma'am.
Ang pag napapansin ko po sa biodata, medyo direct po siyang parang outline lang ng information. Parang sinulat nyo lang po doon yung data niya. Kumari, yung sa kayo nag-aaral, gano'n. So, yung sa resume ko, medyo similar siya. Pero tailored siya dun sa company na ina-apply.
What else have you noticed between a biodata and a resume ngayon? Anybody? Ano pa? Sir, ikaw, parang nakikita ko gusto mong sumagot.
Siguro ma'am yung biodata fix na siya eh. Lalagay mo na lang yung mga details mo. Sa resume naman, pwede mo ilagay yung mga skills mo, skill set mo, kung ano pang mga talent mo.
Okay, so lahat na mga sagot yung tama naman. Pero alam niyo ba, sa biodata kasi, nauuna yung personal information, di ba? Okay, so let me start. Creating an effective resume. Next slide, please. Siyempre, dapat malaman muna natin kung ano ba ang resume. So, ang sabi, ang resume daw is a French word na ibig sabihin is to sum up. So, it is a short, concise document used for job applications. So, the purpose of a resume is to provide recruiters with a brief overview of the candidate's work history. Tapos, sabi niya, a good resume should be targeted at a specific job and 1 or 2 pages lang. So, tama yung sinabi ni Sir kanina. So, may good points na si Sir. Mga employers, tingnan niyo po si Sir, ha? Next slide, please. So, ipipresent ko lang dito, what is the difference between a resume and a CV? Kasi paminsan sabi nila CV, no? Pero let me tell you the difference. So, a CV daw, full form for curriculum vitae, which is a Latin, no? Course of life. So, sabihin, sorry ka pa ba? Ibig sabihin, pag course of life, parang mahaba, di ba? So, it is an in-depth document which describes the whole course of your career in full detail. Ibig sabihin, ang CV, mas mahaba sa resume. So, next slide, please. Ayan. Difference between a CV and a resume. So, a resume is a 1 or 2 page document. Yun lang key information ang ilalagay. While a CV is a longer document na ginagamit ang CV for academic purposes. For example, kayo, nakapag-experience na kayo, for example, 5 or 7 years from now, and you would like to apply sa mga academic institutions, then you would submit a CV. Diba? Okay. Next. Ayan. So, that is the difference between a CV and a resume. CV has no length limit, while a resume, 1 or 2 pages long. CV should be detailed. Yung resume, yung mga key points ng work history nyo, kung meron kayo. CV is for academic purpose, while yung resume is for job applications. So, nakikita nyo na kung ano yung difference. Okay, next slide please. Ayan. So, kaya pinalabas ko sa inyo yung mga resume ninyo. Tignan natin kung nandyan ba yung mga key points sa resume ninyo. So, what should you include on a resume? Contact information. May contact information ng resume ninyo? Check. May job title? Check. Okay. May resume summary or resume objective? Ha? Meron ba? Meron ba? Ano yung objective mo? Ulit kita. Sige, basahin mo lang. Wala namang tama o mali dito. Basahin mo lang. Ay, camera shake down. O, ikaw nga. Ano yung objective? Okay. Sige po. So, then nandun yung work experience. O, sige. May mga work experiences na ba kayo? Okay. So, kung wala kayong work experience, ilalagay nyo ba, nan? Ilalagay nyo, nan? Or wala? Not applicable? Hindi. We will go to that later. Tapos, yung education, syempre. Nabanggit nga ni Sir Tito kanina, education o yung natapos ka ng college is really a plus. But, hindi naman ibig sabihin na lahat ng mga college grads ang pumapasa or nakakapasok sa mga work. Hindi. Marami ng mga equal opportunities nga, di ba? Okay. Then, you have the skills. So, meron bang skills nakalagay sa mga resume ninyo? Then, that's good. Then, additional resume details like awards, o kaya yung kung may mga licenses or certifications kayo, like you have an NC2, NC1, NC3, then you can cite all of those. Next slide, please. That's an example. So, huwag na natin tignan yan. Yung nalang mga dala ninyong resume, ang titignan natin, example. So, based dun sa nadi-discuss ko ngayon, nakasunod ba yung mga resume ninyo? Sa mga bandang doon sa likod, yung tatlong doon, nakakasunod ba? Nakasunod ba yung resume ninyo? Very good. Okay. Sige po, next. Ayan. So, sabi niya, kung wala ka daw experience, which is most of you, no? Ay wala pang experience dito dahil nabanggit nyo nga, first-time job seekers pa kayo. O ito daw yung mga 5 tips para you will be able to land a job kahit wala ka pang talagang work experience. So, the first tip is to highlight your education. So, kailangan talaga kapag mataas yung ninyo, di ba? Next is yung mga relevant projects na ginawa ninyo sa school. Di ba, pag graduating kayo, may mga sinasubmit kayo or ginagawa kayong mga thesis. O, di ba? Those are part of your points na pwede nyo i-highlight sa education ninyo. And certifications and online courses. Nabanggit kanina ni Sir Don na maraming online courses na pwede ninyong i-avail. And use nga ako sa generation ngayon, napaka-handy ng lahat. At the click of a finger, you can join online courses for free. Noon kami, walang ganyan. Kaya, i-avail nyo lang. Gamitin nyo lang ang internet ngayon for your benefit. No? Huwag yung hindi dapat. Okay? Next, please. Ayan. Pangalawa, include relevant experience. So, syempre, wala kayong work experience. Anong klaseng relevant experience? Yan. Volunteer. Maganda yung nagvo-volunteer sa community, nagvo-volunteer sa church, or anywhere na pwede kayong mag-volunteer, no? Then, part-time job. For example, daw, tinutulungan mo si mommy or si daddy sa small business ninyo. For example, may karinderya kayo, tinutulungan mo si mommy mag-chop-chop na mga veggies. That's already part of your relevant experience. Lalo na kung ina-applyan mo ay sa food industry. Alam ko kung putulin yung carrots ng by cubes, by ano ba yan, kung iba't ibang klaseng sizes. Extracurricular activities, yun yung nabanggit ko kanina. Okay? So next please. Ayan, list your skills. So, hindi ko na iisa-isahin pa kasi kanina in-explain na ni Sir Don kung ano yung mga skills na hinahanap ni employer. So, kanina, di ba, nabanggit na niya ano yung mga traits na need ni employer. So, kailangan pag gumagawa kayo ng resume, nandun yung mga appropriate skills na are needed for the job. Yan yung mga iba't ibang klaseng skills. So, next slide please. Ayan, mga additional, like nabanggit niya, teamwork, problem solving, critical thinking. Yan yung mga 21st century skills na talagang hinahanap ng mga employers natin ngayon. Next slide please. Okay, include a summary. Kaya tinatanong ko kanina, may mga summary ba yung mga resume ninyo? Or may objective ba? Yan po siya. Okay? Ano daw ang ibig sabihin ng resume summary? Nababasa niyo po? It is a brief description of your experience and qualifications. Usually, 1 to 3 sentences lang. So, yung ginawa niyo bang summary? Tama ba siya, ma? Walang summary. The next time around na mag-apply kayo, i-improve niyo yung mga resume niyo. Okay? So, don't forget to emphasize traits and skills that fit the job you're applying for. Yung mga hindi related sa ina-applyan niyo, huwag niyo munang ilagay kahit meron kayo. Okay? Mga example, I am a recent college graduate with background in computer science and communications. Seeking to leverage strong skills in Python, di ko alam kung ano yun. C++, di ko rin alam kung ano yun. And public speaking, yung alam ko. For full-time engineering opportunity. Another example, curious and hard-working high school honors student with passion for working with children and 1-year experience in babysitting. So, kung inalagaan mo yung baby brother o sister mo, pwede mo siyang i-add as a work experience. Diba? Okay, next slide please. Use a template. Di ba? Ang dami nga ngayon na available at your fingertip. Pipili ka lang. Iba't ibang color pa ang pwedeng gawin. Di ba? Kaya nga envious na envious ako sa inyo eh. Di ba? Kaya take advantage of all these available resources for you. Hindi na kayo mahihirapan. Nandyan na lahat. Di ba? Okay. Nakakasunod? Nakakasunod? Nakatingin lang sa akin eh. Nakakasunod? Okay. Konti na lang. Sige po, next slide. Wala na. Diba? Yan yung mga references ko. Kung kayo marunong kayo mag-online, ako rin. So, nakuha ko lahat yan through online. Kung gusto din yung dagdagan, mag-research din kayo online. And before I end my talk, alam nyo ba o kilala nyo ba si Peso? Kailan pa? Ngayon lang? Ha? Ay, nag-apply ka ng scholar. Kailan?
First year po, hindi ako natanggap. First year,
Ano?
2018.
2018. Ba't di ka natanggap?
Hindi daw po kami ganun kanina.
Oo. Kasi ang binibigay na scholarship program ng government is for poor but deserving. Baka deserving ka pero hindi ka poor. Slightly poor lang. Kaya hindi ka naka-reach dun sa level. Anyway, so si Peso, pakikilala ko sa inyo kahit konti lang. Sige. Peso is an employment. Kaya nga, PESO, Public Employment Service Office, our first and foremost work or service is employment facilitation. Kung may nakikita kayong job fair dito, ginagawa din namin yan. In partnership with JCI or yung mga iba't ibang kumpanya. Usually kami sa Peso, ginagawa namin yung mga job fairs namin during the months of October or ngayong July, magkakaroon kami ng job fair sa CCA. Should you not qualify or hindi kayo lucky ngayon, you can come on July 21 or July 22 sa CCA. We have a job fair doon. No, it's open to everybody, but we are prioritizing syempre yung mga CCA graduates. But it is open to all. Okay? And then, syempre, pwede sa employment facilitation, meron din kaming mga skills training in which JCI is our partner. May ongoing kaming cosmetology and dressmaking ngayon, no? And we also have various trainings like welding, yung bread and pastry, and yung mga one-day training like kusino, longganisa making, dishwashing, na dinadala namin sa mga barangays. And other than that, we also conduct career talks like this to grade 10 students in the previous years, but now we conduct it with grade 12 students. And we also conduct labor education to graduating students in partnership with DOLE, which we do at schools para sa mga graduating students. Para malaman nila, kasi magtatrabaho na kayo, malaman ninyo kung ano yung mga rights niyo as workers. And then, nagkakaroon kami ng local and overseas recruitment activities. No? Yung local recruitment activities, yung mga partners namin na mga companies, locators sa Clark, outside, sino yung mga company gustong kumuha ng mga trabahador dito sa Angeles, they are open to partner with us for their manpower requirements. And just yesterday, may mga nurses ba sa inyo? Or may mga kamag-anak kayong nurses? Just yesterday, ang kasama naming kumpanya who is recruiting for nurses for Germany. O, di ba? Open na ang Germany for Filipino nurses. However, medyo mahaba-haba lang yung proseso dahil mag-aaral sila ng German language, which will take about 8 months. No? But after that, if you pass the exam and you get to have the A1, A2, B1, B2 certificates, pwedeng-pwede na kayo magtrabaho sa Germany as nurse or caregivers. So, with that, I would like to thank you for listening. Yung mga doon ba, nag-listen ba kayo sa akin? Sana may nakuha kayo kahit konti lang sa paggawa ng effective resume. At kung yung mga resume ninyo ngayon ay hindi pa gaanong akma, well, you can improve them para sa susunod na mag-apply kayo, no? Mas better. At yung mga employers natin, you will have a sure way of landing a job. So with that, I leave you a quote. Whatever you are, be a good one. Sabi ni Abraham Lincoln. Kaya, kahit gaano kasimple, kahit housekeeping job yung ginagawa mo, you are still contributing to the goals of the company, gaya nung nasabi ni Sir Don kanina. So, you should be proud of what you are doing, di ba? Okay? So, meron ba kayong natutunan? Meron ba? O, sige. With that, thank you and good morning pa rin po. Sige po.
Miss Charlene Torres.
Hopefully, yung mga naghahanap pa natin ng jobs, you have found the right match for you. So while doing that, let's talk a bit about being professional while you grow your career. So anyone here who knows kung ano yung ibig sabihin natin when we talk about being a professional? So, no one? Minsan, when we talk about being a professional, what we think of is, yung mga license, yung mga may mahahabang extension sa pangalan. But being a professional isn't simply, being a licensed professional. Being a professional can be innate. So that's why we will be discussing about being a professionalism and being being a professional as you grow your career. Next slide, please. So here, what do we really mean when we say professionalism? So professionalism is a set of behaviors, attitudes, and qualities. So basically, this is how we behave, this is how we react, that demonstrate competence, integrity, and respect. So basically, this is how we do things. This is how we react to certain situations. This is how you fare, for example, when you arrive sa mga interviews. This is how we are when we are facing our employers. This is how we respond to criticisms. So all of those things and more makes a professional. How can we manifest being a professional? So what can we do for people, for our employers to tell us that, wow, professional siya. I like her to be a part of our team. Or like, wow, ang professional naman niya. Like, I can refer him or her to my friends or to my family. So kasi sa amin sa sales, we do that eh. Like, if we want, halimbawa ako, I'm in the real estate business and I'm in sales, we do referrals. So halimbawa, nagustuhan ka ng kliyente, syempre, i-refer ka niya dun sa mga kaibigan niya, dun sa mga kapamilya niya, to work colleagues, etc. So one of the reasons kung bakit kanila i-refer is because you are being a professional. And how can we manifest that? First, of course, appearance and presentation. So, a lot of the things on being a professional were discussed earlier by Preston, but we will go deeper dito. So, first, of course, first impressions last. Syempre, ayaw nating maging judger minsan, pero you know, it really is first impressions last. So, if you arrive at a job interview, power dressed, like you are feeling confident, you are feeling good, you are feeling beautiful, you are feeling, you know, like you can get that job, then it will manifest, it will reflect. So, importante that you are dressing appropriately for the occasion. Even when you're hired, you should always dress appropriately dun sa trabaho mo. Diba? Then, we should always, of course, maintain personal hygiene standards, good hygiene standards. So, minsan, nagagahol tayo ng oras, tapos diretso na tayong work, hindi na nakakaligo. So, yung mga ganun, we can allot time for personal hygiene and grooming. So, it's not only for first impression, but, you know, to keep us in good impression throughout our stay with certain companies, Next, proper body language. So, yung stance, on how you handshake, maintain eye contact, etc. So, how do you handshake? Can we try? Is it okay? How do you handshake? Hello, yeah. So, pag mag-handshake ka, you hold it firm, tapos isa ka na lang. Yan, ganun lang. So you don't do yung handshake na madaming shake talaga na when you hold. Tapos it's important that you do a firm handshake. So pag hinawakan mo yung kamay, like you can press a little para maging firm yung hold mo. Tapos you shake once. Ganun lang. Hindi yung mag-handshake tayo ng matagal na ganun. That's enough. Then, of course, when you stand, yung posture mo, you should always, you know, tell yung kausap mo that you are confident. You know what you are doing. You know what you are saying. So, our confidence should always reflect based on our body language and our stance. And of course, you should maintain eye contact. So, bakit importante yung eye contact? Kasi minsan, people know that you are lying or people know that you are nervous kapag yung kausap mo nandito pero yung tingin mo nandun or nandito sa baba. So, it's really, really important to maintain eye contact. Next slide, please. Next, communication skills. So, there are 3 C's of communication. So, baka for those fresh graduates, lagi yung naririnig to sa mga career talks, we always say that the 3 C's of communication are clear, concise and consistent. Your message should always be clear, hindi paligoy-ligoy, hindi maraming palabok. It should always be concise, almost the same, and it should always be consistent. Hindi yung ganito yung sinabi mo dito, tapos iba yung sasabihin mo doon. You know, yung mga marites, minsan ganun yung nangyayari sa mga nagmamarites and all. So, it's not professional to do that in the workplace. So, dito, nag-add ako ng isa pang C. So, it's 4 C's for us. So, while it's clear, concise, and consistent, we also want our communication to be calm. Kalma lang, di ba? Yung chill lang, gano'n. Kanina na-discuss ni Sir Don na dapat hindi ka nadadala ng emotions, hindi ka nadadala ng init ng ulo. So it also happens sa workplace. Halimbawa, binigyan ka ng criticism. Hindi mo nagustuhan yung criticism about your work. So hindi dapat agad umiinit yung ulo natin. So dapat we address the situation calmly, we communicate calmly. So yun yung isa sa mga tanda na isa kang professional when you are speaking calmly. For us in sales, sometimes hindi namin maiiwasan, meron kaming mga kliyente na we call them difficult clients. Minsan hindi maiiwasan yung how they communicate with you, parang binibili ka kasama ng property. Pero we can never, hindi namin pwedeng sabayan yung init ng ulo nila. So, same with any profession, same with any job na pupuntahan natin. And of course, the use of proper language. So, minsan, yung language na naririnig natin sa daan shouldn't be part of the language that we use sa offices. So, minsan, halimbawa, kaibigan mo yung boss mo, pero you're in a meeting. Tapos, ang tawag mo sa kanya, Mars! Tapos yung, syempre, kaharap nyo yung iba ninyong mga bosses, kaharap ninyo yung iba ninyong work colleagues, yung ganun. So, syempre, dapat, dun sa setting na yun, hindi mo siya tatawaging Mars. So, pwede kayong mag-Mars, pero pag nasa labas na ng office or ng work. Next, time management. Ang hirap for us to do time management, especially ilang taon tayong natenga sa bahay, for most of us. Ilang taon tayong naka-work from home, so hindi natin kailangan gumising ng extra early para magbihis, maligo, magbiyahe. Nasanay tayo na minsan hindi pa tayo nakaligo, pupunta na tayo sa harap ng laptop, tapos mag-work na tayo. But, it doesn't hurt to be early. So, it also shows respect when you are early. For us, a personal rule ko is to be 30 minutes to 1 hour early sa mga meetings. So halimbawa, ako madalas yung kliyente ko galing pang Manila and I'm here in Pampanga. Imagine kung galing siyang Manila, tapos nauna pa siya sa akin, dumating dun sa meeting. Di ba nakakahiya? So ang unang-unang tinitignan minsan ay yung punctuality natin on how we manage our time. And one of the things that we can do to manage our time is to prioritize our tasks, to prioritize our to-do list for the day. So minsan, hindi natin maiiwasan sabay-sabay. So all of those things are happening at once. Yung mga errands natin, family matters, tapos ang dami nating tasks sa work na hindi matapos-tapos. So what we can do is to prioritize them based on the urgency. You ask yourself, ano ba ang pinaka-importante sa lahat ng mga to-do list ko? Ano ba yung kailangan ngayon na kasi hindi na siya makakapaghintay? Or ano ba yung emergency sa mga to? Siyempre, uunahin natin yung mga emergency. Uunahin natin yung urgent na mga bagay. Next, please. Next, kanina na-discuss din yung reliability. Now, we are talking about accountability and reliability. So, halimbawa, tapos na yung job hunting ninyo. Tapos, natanggap na kayo sa work. And, hindi natin maiiwasan that we make some mistakes. So, that's where accountability comes in. Like, you should be accountable for all your actions. You should own your mistakes. You know, we take those as learnings from for us. So kung meron tayong pagkakamali, we own it, we take it, tapos we learn from it. That's the only way we can do na magawa nating maayos yung trabaho natin. Hindi pwedeng yung may mali ka tapos, ay, hindi ko po alam yan. Baka si ano po, yung katabi ko, kasi pinakialaman niya yata yung file kahapon, parang ganun. So we can point fingers. We should never point fingers. So if it's our mistake and we know that it's our mistake, we own it. Sorry, yung una pala, follow through, always. Lalo na for us, if you have tasks, na nakadepende, for example, sa office meet ninyo, ganun, tapos hindi nyo magawa-gawa yung task ninyo kasi hindi niya pa binibigay yung sa kanya, you follow through. So it's not bad na magtanong kung, hi, may I get updates about the task? Yung ganun, kasi hindi mo magagawa yung trabaho mo. Tapos, kanina mapupunta naman yung failure kapag hindi na-submit yun? Di ba sa'yo? Kasi sa'yo nakasalala yung final output. So, we should always follow through. Even with us, even for people in sales, in marketing, or wherever industry you are, we should always follow through with, not only with our tasks, but also with the results that we are giving. So parang, one way of following through is asking, are this enough? Okay na ba ito? Meron bang kailangang changes? Do I need to revise this plan? Is it enough or do I need to add more? Mga ganun. Sorry, mga ganun questions. Then, we should always deliver as promised. So if we say that we are going to submit the report on Monday at 8 a.m., we submit the report on Monday before 8 a.m. So we can do that yung week before kung kaya nyo nang matapos or at least earlier. Yan. Kung hindi man yun talagang on the dot na time. Next po. Next, adaptability and flexibility. So, it's important ngayon kasi ang dami-dami nang nagbago sa landscape ng trabaho. So, it's important right now that you are adaptable and flexible. Sometimes, yung in-applyan mong trabaho, hindi lang yon yung ibibigay sa'yo ng mga tasks. So, what do you do when you face yung mga ganong challenges? So what do you do when you face those? So you don't complain. Definitely you don't resign right then and there kasi ang hirap-hirap maghanap ng trabaho ngayon, di ba? So what you do is you adapt. So when we say adapting is that we are being open, we are opening our minds to new tasks, to new challenges, and from there we are learning. We are learning new skills, we are learning new things about the job. So we are being better, diba? So we are being better at our job and we are being better people. Next, embracing change, learning new skills, and being open to different perspectives. That's it. Adaptability can lead to career growth and advancement. So you see, the people who are being promoted in jobs are those who do not complain na binibigyan sila ng mas maraming trabaho. The people who are getting promoted in their jobs are those who fiercely say yes, those who do not say no. Well, there's power in saying no, and that's a different talk. You can always say no. But you know, those who take the challenges, you know, and make them as their own. You know, those who take the challenges and make them bigger, make them better people. So, yun yung mga taong nakakaangat, yun yung mga taong napopromote, yun yung mga taong nakikita natin at ina-idolize. Like mga CEOs of companies, mga tulad ni Sir. like when we are faced with challenges, yung nagiging ano lang tayo, para tayo nasa stretch, tapos para din tayo nagiging sponge, tapos nakaka-absorb ng mas maraming new learnings and skills. Next. Next, collaboration and teamwork. So, it's sa kumpanya, hindi ka lang mag-isa. So, and no man is an island. So, we should always collaborate. We should always, speak our thoughts. Sinasabi natin yung mga idea natin in a proper way, in a good way. And at the same time, dinidinig din natin kung ano yung sinasabi ng iba. So, we give our idea, but also we take the idea of others and we collaborate. So, walang nasasayang sa ganon. And at the same time, we get better results if we collaborate with our teams. Next, build positive relationship, resolve conflicts constructively, and contribute to a supportive team environment. So, when you face yung mga conflicts with other teammates, you don't gossip, you do not blame each other, instead you resolve them harmoniously sa pag-usapan ng maayos. Laging pag-usapan ng maayos, pag-usapan ng kalmado. Then, you take criticisms constructively, even from your team members. And even though halimbawa mas nakakaangat ka na or senior ka na, tapos merong mga bagong employees or bagong staff na dumating, tapos meron silang criticisms or meron silang idea na gustong sabihin. So not because you're the senior, automatically i-shut down mo na yung mga idea nila. So you don't do that. So minsan sobrang focused natin dun sa mga tasks natin that we lose sight of fresher ideas. So, importante yung pakikinggan pa rin natin. Next, please. Continuous learning and professional development. So, ito yung sinasabi natin. Kaya ngayon sa mga licensed professional, they do mga CPDs because learning is really lifelong. Hindi natatapos yung hindi natatapos yung paghahanap want to take those new opportunities. Besides, pag nag-good morning ka, nadaanan mo yung boss mo or like yung mga co-workers mo, nadaanan mo sa hallway, sa elevator, saying good morning doesn't hurt, Pero yung vibes, yung overall positive atmosphere that you are building just by saying good morning, it pays a lot. Ang dami niyang nagagawa sa mood natin. So, there are studies about that na nagsasabi na minsan yung good morning lang natin or saying thank you or acknowledging someone's presence or someone's yung mga ginagawa niya for you, yung mga efforts, it goes a long way. So, importante that these are simple things but we should always practice doing them. Next po, last na to. Yeah. Lastly, respect is key. Always. So, all of those things that I've said, when you arrive at an interview wearing shorts and t-shirt, does that show respect to the company? Of course, it doesn't. When you arrive 30 minutes late on your meeting or interview, does that show respect? Definitely not. So, our respect towards ourselves should always reflect din sa respect na binibigay natin, not only with our job, not only with our co-workers and bosses, but to the company as well, and to everything that we do. So parang it all boils down to respect, and the respect to ourselves. Kasi, it took us so much effort to land this job. Tapos, sasayangin lang natin by not respecting it. Diba? So, that's also respect to yourself and to everyone around you. Yan lang. Thank you!
Okay, let's go for the awarding of certificates. May we call on our JCI members, especially our project chairman. JCI Analyst City Culiat, Obrang Culiat 2023 Job Fair and Seminar, certification of appreciation for his invaluable service rendered as a guest speaker during Obrang Culiat 2023, given this first day of July 2023 at Savers Food Complex. Panibago Angeles City, signed by our project chairman Obrang Culiat 2023, Ryan Mamune, and of course our fellow president 2023, Ms. Kathleen Reyes Romero. May we call on our first speaker earlier, Don Edward Tito, with our representative, Director Ernel Castillo. Next, for our second speaker for the seminar of Job Fair, Obrang Culiat 2023, may we call on Ms. Miss Maribor Basilio, the Peso Manager. Ayan. 4 peso pala yun. From Manila kanina. Ayan. Congratulations na. May we call on Ms. Charlene Torres, JCI member and real estate professional.
Nangyari. Basaya. Minutes yun. Tayo.
Obrang Culiat 2023 Job Fair will be up until 3 p.m. So you still have a lot of time to roam around and mix and match your type of companies. Pili ko kasi nasa GB ako. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's talk to our employers muna. We'll give certificate of appreciation to our dear employers or partner employers for Obrang Culiat 2023. In recognition for supporting and participating to our Obrang Culiat 2023 event, given this first day of July 2023 at Savers Food Complex, Balibago, Angeles City, signed by our project chairman, Obrang Culiat 2023, Ryan Mamune, and of course our fellow president, Kathleen Reyes Romero. May we call on our first partner employers, Omni International Incorporated. Please join us here up on stage. Next, may we call on to join us here on stage, Alveoland Corporation. Next in line, we have the Clean Edge Manpower Solution. Inviting us on stage, may we call on Cloud Staff. One of our employers partner for today's event, may we call on Decathlon Philippines. Coming up on stage to join us, East West BPO Incorporated. We have Go Club Incorporated. Then we go on our Guerrilla, and correct, Guerrilla Creative Marketing. Coming up on stage, he's an auto group. This employer has a root word down, which is Kawani. May we go on to join us here on stage, Kawani. Ladies and gentlemen, Obrang Culiat 2020 Job Fair and Seminar, we are also inviting one of our partners or employers for today's event. Join us on stage, Marga Construction, Ready Mix and Aggregates Network Incorporated. Also here on stage, may we go on, Monarch Automotive Education Center Incorporated. Join us on stage, the Los Dan RSS. Fair and seminar, and also one of our major sponsors. At isa sa pinaka-blockbuster ang pila for job hunting, may we go on to join us here on stage, Savers Group Holdings Incorporated. Moving on with leisure and hotel, may we go on, Sussex Leisure Park and Hotel Corporation, coming up on stage.
Hindi na kami kakaba. Kaya ako naman
Joining us here on stage, may we go on, SFA Semicon Philippines Corporation. Please join us here on stage. We have services, Asia Pacific Philippines Incorporated. Obrang Culiat 2023 Job Fair and Seminar, inviting us to join here on stage, our last and definitely not the least, Doll House. Obrang Culiat 2023 Job Fair and Seminar here at Savers Food Complex Savers Mall, Balibago, Angeles City today, July 1, 2023. Let's all welcome the project chairman, Mr. Ryan Manuel.
Hi everyone. Bibigyan ako ng brief closing remarks sa mga nagpunta dito. Maraming salamat sa mga important partners na nag-participate and to all the JCI members who helped and supported this project. Maraming salamat po. And sana nagbunga na maganda yung event na ito, lalo-lalo na sa mga applicants and employees na aspire to be hired for this Obrang Culiat project. And sana yung mga company partners natin is nakakuha sila ng mga masisipat at mga mababait na mga employees for their upcoming hiring. So, yun lang. Maraming salamat sa lahat. Thank you.